Pranks are meant to be fun and enjoyable, but sometimes that isn't the case. In fact, some of your favorite YouTube pranksters don't even want to do these things. That's why today, I've compiled 5 prank channels that aren't what they seem and uncovering their sad realities. This is the downside of prank channels. But let's start with a legend in the YouTube pranks industry, Jidion. Jidion started his channel on September 14th, 2018, with his first video being a complaint about his school. He had gotten suspended for hustling within his school premises and posted a video to talk about it. Since then, he's developed a large fan base and was even featured on huge broadcasters like ESPN. But how did he get all this fame? Jidion's content style revolved around doing risky and devious acts in public, which in many cases led to legal trouble. An instance of this is when he disrupted a Houston University class and was warranted for trespassing. Now, while Jidion's content is the peak of pranking, his upload schedule is really inconsistent. In the last 6 months, he has only posted 1 video, and that begs the question, why? Jidion is open about his struggles and expresses feelings of guilt when he doesn't meet his fans' expectations. Despite all this stress and risk, Jidion highly values his fans and aims to impress them every time they get a notification. This really makes him stand out in the pranking industry and staples him as one of the best YouTube pranksters ever. Okay, next we've got Zopo, and like Jidion, he created his channel in 2013. However, unlike the pranking king, he didn't upload his first video until April 19th, 2022, where he snuck into a festival as a fake cameraman. Since then, he has gained nearly 200,000 subscribers, and that number is growing exceptionally fast. Zopo uploads comedic prank videos and street interviews which consistently surpass 100,000 views. His humorous and often bold approach when it comes to pranking people is what sets his content apart from his competition in the niche. Despite his success, which many can only dream of, Zopo does face challenges with his content load. You see, public pranking is very stressful as it is, often unpredictable by the creator. This makes recording top-tier content very hard, as he's never sure if his takes will be good enough, leading to his videos not being pumped out as fast as ideally possible. But he isn't the only YouTuber suffering from this. Beyer started YouTube in 2021 with his first video being titled "I took a shopping cart to a skate park." Since then, he has rapidly gained popularity and now sits on 528,000 subscribers. Beyer is known for his prank videos, often putting him in awkward situations that no regular human could go through. An example of this is in one of his recent videos, Obviously Stealing Prank, where he straight up walks out of stores with their items. Like most prank channels, Fred ends up in legal trouble for most of his videos, which highlights his dedication to creating the best content on the platform. But with those ambitions come downsides. Beyer faces huge challenges when recording YouTube videos as pranks are unpredictable. This makes it impossible to get good reactions every video and likely means he scraps a lot in the process. Surprisingly, Beyer still uploads semi-consistently with an average of 2 to 3 videos a week, meaning he must film a lot, which can be draining. As well as this, with his videos facing legal repercussions and negative public reactions, he has to find the balance between funny and too far every single video. Failing to do this can lead to a large fall in reputation, which actually happened to Adrien when he made 2 homeless men fight for $100. Keep watching because I'll cover that at the end of this video. For now, we're discussing the downside of prank channels, and I can't skip David uploads on this topic. David started his YouTube career in October 2021 and had no idea how successful he would become. Today, he sits around 300,000 subscribers and has a very loyal fanbase. David's pranks are similar to Beyer's, as he puts himself in extremely awkward situations to get elite level content. One of his videos involves proposing to a random woman on the street, and most men can't even do that to a woman they've been speaking to for months. On the whole, David's high energy, funny pranks are irresistible for the average YouTube pranks viewer. However, Dave struggles to keep his content fresh. The prank niche is one of the most competitive areas of YouTube, and it's very hard to craft unique ideas. This adds a lot of pressure to creators as they don't want to become a copycat, so a lot of time goes into making video ideas. This explains perfectly why David uploads went from 4 months without uploading at one point. It's ironic considering his name. But finally, we have our honorable mention of the Adrien Harding, and instead of covering his general struggles, I want to talk about one of his controversial videos. Before this video, the Adrien was one of YouTube's least hated pranksters, but he had to go and ruin it. This video was titled "Homeless Guys Fight for Over $100" and it was far from clickbait. In this video, the Adrien found 2 random men on the streets and proposed his wager before initiating a fight between the two.
Okay, okay, get in there. Come on, come on. Ooh. Oh, come on, come on, get in.
This is very unethical, as these people weren't even in the condition to be in a street boxing match. As well as this, the homeless man who lost walked away with nothing, and in my opinion, that's a really cruel thing to do to someone in that situation. Things like these really highlight the downside of pranks.